Morning students, welcome to our online sessions of Maths class 9. Now today we are discussing about the new chapter which is called probability. So before starting this chapter, I hope you all are fine to your homes with your families in this pandemic situation. So I requested you unnecessary, don't go outside, stay home, stay safe, and always be wear mask and make a social distancing, and always be wash your hands if possible as much as time. So we're discussing today about the new chapter which called probability. Now the probability, it means a number which is a certain chances. Probabilities means a certain chances, occurrence of chances, that is generally called as a probability. Now if we consider a possible chances or maybe a certain chances which is event occur in a simple form, that is a part of probability. So how we can estimate that? Probability always be started from, that should be always be lie between less than 0 to 1, always be probability that should be lies between less than equal 0 to 1, 0 से 1 के बीच में probability इसकी value find out होती है. In certain situation, if the probability, if you got 0, if your probability you got the 0, so on that time, that type of probability is called as an impossible event. When you find a probability of certain event and you got the 0, so 0 means what? It is an impossible event, you can't get any value, so it is an impossible event. Now if you get the any events value 1, if you get the events value 1, that is called certain event, it is called as a certain event, or it is also called as a sure event. तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में हम उसको फॉर्म फाइंड कर सकते हैं. सो इफ़ यू वांट टू फाइंड आउट द प्रोबेबिलिटी, उसमें दो चीज़ हमेशा ध्यान रखनी होती है. फर्स्ट, that you have to find out whatever the number of outcomes on the particular probability. जो क्वेश्चंस दिए हैं आपको प्रोबेबिलिटी के फॉर्म में, उसके नंबर ऑफ चांसेस, whatever the number of possible outcomes of that particular possibility, that you have to find out and also write down in a form कि how many number of possibility and which are the possibilities for that questions you have to be write down. So if you don't have the number of possibility, you can't find the probability. For example, I'll give you one example. Like I have a bag, and in bag I have certain balls like 5 red balls, 3 black balls and 2 red balls. Certain example like that, 5 red balls, 3 black balls, 2 white balls. So how many balls are there in a bag? 5, 3, 2, that is 10. Total number of ball in a box, that is called 10. Now so that is what? That is a total outcome, because if you don't get more than 10 balls from the bags, so that is called your total maximum number of outcomes which is possible for the particular probability. So 5 plus 3 plus 2, that is equal to 10. So you get the maximum 10 balls from that particular box. So how we can find the event? Event always be represented by E, P of E. But if there is more than one events which should be given in a form of questions, which should be represented as an alphabetical order of capital letters, like more than one event that is given in a form of probability. So write P of A, P of B, P of C, P of D. Number of events that can be generally represented by the using the form of P of A, P of B, P of C and P of D. Using that you can be find the particular probability, right? So if you have to find the probability, so that's the maximum possibility you have to know, and after getting the maximum outcomes you can find the particular event. So without the total outcome you cannot be find the probability. So in a particular question of box there is a 10 balls, and if I randomly select a ball which is in the form of blue color, if I get the event, if I randomly collect a ball from the box and I'll get the blue ball, what is its probability? Now in the question there is the 5 red balls, 3 black balls and 2 white balls, there is no any blue balls. So probability of blue ball will be 0, that is called impossible event, which is not possible. Okay. So if the surety is there, it always be gives the event 1, like sun rises in the east, always be 1, 2 plus 2 will make 4, it always be 1. So if the like universal truth always be having the specific formation of 1. So if you want to find out the probability, you need to find out the total number of outcomes. Let another example will date how we can be find the total outcomes. Now you just play the dice. आप dice खेलते होंगे. Is dice having a maximum 6 numbers which can be represented onto the dice, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maximum 6 number are there. So total outcome of the dice is what? 6, because if you roll the dice once, you get out of 6 only one number. You will get 1 or maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 or maybe 6. Out of that 1 to 6, you will get only one number. It may be any possible 1 to 6. So if I ask you, when I roll a dice, I'll get the number 3. I'll get the number 3. So 3 how many times you'll get? Only one time. आप roll करेंगे तो 3 possibility only one time, so 1 upon 6. So that is the possibility. Okay. Now, but in that question, I'll repeat the question in another form. If the dice is rolled twice simultaneously, if I roll the dice twice simultaneously, then what is the possibility? So one dice have a maximum number 6, another dice have a maximum number 6. So 6 into 6 what? 36. The maximum number of possibility of the dice get it which having a 36. So 36 possibility will get as a part of the possible outcome. But it is the total outcome. But what are the events of the outcomes which should be available in a form of 36? Like for example, I will take, if we will roll first dice, it will be 1, another dice 1. Once again I roll 1 and the dice 2. So 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1, 6. All the possible outcomes they have to be thinked. 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6. 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6. 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6. And 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. So that is starting from 1 to 1 and moving from 6 to 6 into 6, 36 outcome is there. So after getting that total outcomes, you have to convert it in a specific form of events. For example, I'll asking that if you dice rolled simultaneously, you get the answer 12 on a both digit. So how many times you will get the 12? Only one time. 6 plus 6. When you get 6 and 6 on a both dice, then answer will be 12. 6 plus 6 is what? 12. So by using that circumstances, you get the value of 12. Okay. So that is the particular event. So 1 upon 36. Only one event is that we will get 6 plus 6, 12. So 1 upon 36, that is the total number of events particularly found out by the 12. But if I will ask that when the dice is, additions of dice is more than 12. So there is no any event which having the more than 12 because 6 and 6 that is the last number. So it cannot be give the more than 12 sum. So event will be 0. That is called impossible event. So like this we find the events. Or maybe you also seen that we played cards. We just using to playing the cards. The card having a total numbers 52. A well shuffled pack of card having 52 cards in it. In 52 cards, like that is the maximum outcome of 52 cards. And I have to find out that the card which is drawn randomly is a face card or maybe red face card, colored face card, Ace of Jackal, Queen of Diamond. Okay. So like this type of the events which we have to find out by the total number of outcomes. So it should be written probability is what? Favorable outcome divided by total number of outcome. If you want to find out the probability, it always be probability is what? P of E. Probable event is what? P of E is equal to favorable outcome divided by total outcomes. ठीक है. So total outcome of a well shuffled pack of card is what? 52. 52 is the total outcomes. And if I ask that the card which is randomly selected from that well shuffled pack of card is a face card or maybe it is called as a face card. So face card, how many face card is there? 12. 12 face card is seen into the card. So 12 by 52. 12 is what? It is a favorable outcome and 52 is what? It is a total outcome. So by using that formula you can find the favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes, that gives you probability, right? But if I will change the another question as a form like toss of coin. When we toss the coin, it generally gives two faces. It may be heads or it may be tails. Simple. If you toss the coin, it generally provides the two faces. One is called heads, another is called as a tails. Two faces are there, heads and tails. So if I toss a coin, I'll get the head. What is the probability? 1 upon 2, क्योंकि मैक्सिमम पॉसिबिलिटी कॉइन को टॉस करने की क्या होती है? 2 होती है. और हेड या टेल आपको एक ही बार मिलेगा कॉइन टॉस करने पे, तो 1/2 दैट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी 0.5. बट सेम क्वेश्चन को अगर मैं चेंज करता हूँ, इफ आई टॉस 2 कॉइन्स साइमल्टेनियसली, 2 कॉइन को अगर आप एक साथ टॉस करते हैं तो 2 कितने इवेंट्स मिलेंगे आपको? 4। टोटल इवेंट्स कितने मिलेंगे? 4। अगर वही क्वेश्चन को आप चेंज करिए कि 2 कॉइन्स को 3 टाइम्स टॉस करते हैं, 2 कॉइन को 3 टाइम टॉस करते हैं तो 2 आपको 8 इवेंट्स मिलेंगे। सो ऑलवेज द इवेंट दैट शुड बी मेकली इज अ पार्ट ऑफ द डबल। जैसे एक कॉइन को एक टाइम टॉस करो, कॉइन टॉस्ड वंस, एक बार अगर कॉइन को टॉस करेंगे तो आपको हेड या टेल, दो में से कोई एक सब्सटेंस मिलेंगे। इट मे बी हेड्स और इट मे बी टेल्स। बट अगर कॉइन को 2 बार टॉस करते हैं, कॉइन टॉस्ड ट्वाइस, कॉइन टॉस्ड ट्वाइस, ओके। तो 2 बार टॉस करेंगे तो विल गेट 2 वैल्यूज, हेड टेल। एक बार में पहले हेड और टेल मिलेगा, दोबारा टॉस करेंगे तो हेड टेल और हेड्स और टेल्स। तो कौन कौन से इवेंट्स मिले इसके? वन इज कॉल्ड एच एच, अनदर इज कॉल्ड एच टी, अनदर इज कॉल्ड टी एच, अनदर इज कॉल्ड टी टी। If I toss coin once, I'll get 2 events H and T, but I'll toss twice, I'll get 4 events HH, HT, TH and TT. Similarly, if I toss coin thrice, 3 बार अगर मैं टॉस करता हूँ, if I'll toss a coin 3 times, then how can we find coin tossed thrice? If I toss a coin thrice, it means I'll have to toss 3 times. अगर आप उसको 3 बार टॉस करते हैं, so it should be H and T 1 times, H and T another times, H and T second times, HT third times, because 2 possibilities are there, HT and HT, head and tail, HT and HT. So which are the events we have to write from here? Which events will be right here? H, 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 okay. First is H, 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 then is H, H, T, H, H, T, then H, T, H, H, T, H, then H, T, T, H, T, T, then T, H, H, T, H, H, T, H, T, then T, T, H, then T, T, T. Total events 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, if you toss a coin 3 times, 2 coin, you will get the answer is what? 2 raised to 3, it means 8, right? So it is a very easy, coin toss twice, coin toss 1, coin twice 3 times, you get this type of the answers. Now we'll move some examples, how we can be solve the examples. Let me start. That is a general description about the probability. If you want to find out the probability, 2 things are there. First, you have to know the total outcomes of the probability and that events will be right, and what are the events are given as a part of the question. You also know its favorable outcome, then you can find the probability. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अभी यहाँ पे कॉइन टॉस दिया है 3 टाइम्स, तो आपको टोटल 8 इवेंट्स मिल रहे हैं। अगर मैंने ऐसा प्रोबेबिलिटी पूछा होता कि इफ आई विल टॉस अ कॉइन थ्राइस, देन आई विल गेट 2 हेड्स एंड 1 टेल्स, 2 हेड्स और 1 टेल्स मुझे मिलने चाहिए। तो विदाउट राइटिंग इवेंट यू कैन नॉट बी फाइंड द पर्टिकुलर प्रोबेबिलिटी। ये इवेंट्स लिखे अगर आपको पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि प्रोबेबिलिटी कैसे फाइंड करना है। तो 2 हेड्स और 1 टेल्स मिले, वैसी प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी? 1, 2, 3 possibility are there. In the 3 possibility we'll get 2 times heads and 1 time tails. So ऐसे हम जनरली उसको 3/8 करके possibility को find out कर सकते हैं। तो that is a simple method to find out the probability, ठीक है। तो ये जनरली कॉन्सेप्ट probability का समझ में आया। अभी हम उसको सम सॉल्व करते हैं probability based के। So let we solve some examples जो आपके टेक्स्ट बुक में दिया है। 15.1 एक्सरसाइज जो है आपके 283 पेज नंबर पे, दैट विल स्टार्टेड टू सॉल्व। जैसे वहाँ पे क्वेश्चंस आपको दिया है प्रोबेबिलिटी के फॉर्म में इन एक्सरसाइज 15.1, उसको अंदर हमें दिया है कि अलग जैसे एक बैट्समैन है, अ बैट्समैन विच जनरली प्लेइंग अ क्रिकेट मैच इन विच वो बाउंड्रीज हिट करता है इतने इवेंट्स में और इतने इवेंट्स में बाउंड्री हिट नहीं करता है, तो कैसे पता चलेगा? सो ही डिड नॉट हिट द बाउंड्री और मे बी ही डिड नॉट हिट द बाउंड्री इन अ स्पेसिफिक फॉर्मेशन, तो उसको कैसे हमें फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं? सो इन अ 30 balls अ बैट्समैन हिट्स अ बाउंड्री इन अ 6 time, ऐसा क्वेश्चन है। इन अ क्रिकेट मैच a player hits a boundary 6 टाइम आउट ऑफ 30 बॉल्स. टोटल 30 बॉल वो खेलता है, उसमें 6 टाइम वो बाउंड्री हिट करता है. ओके, सो पहले तो हमें समझना पड़ेगा कि इसका टोटल नंबर क्या है. मैक्सिमम कितने बॉल्स वो प्ले कर रहा है 30, तो उससे ज़्यादा तो वो खेल नहीं रहा है, तो उसके लिए वो उसका टोटल आउटकम्स हो जाएगा, मैक्सिमम आउटकम्स हो जाएगा वो. सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ बॉल्स, टोटल नंबर ऑफ बॉल्स वो हो गए 30, इससे ज़्यादा वो बॉल नहीं खेल सकता है. सो इन अ क्रिकेट मैच अ बैट्समैन हिट्स बाउंड्री 6 टाइम आउट ऑफ 30 बॉल्स. 30 बॉलों के अंदर वो 6 बॉल्स के अंदर बाउंड्री हिट करता है. सो बाउंड्रीज हिट 6 टाइम्स. ठीक है, आउट ऑफ 30 बॉल्स ही हिट द बाउंड्री इन अ 6 टाइम. सो हमें एक इवेंट फाइंड करनी है कि इन व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट द प्लेयर डिड नॉट हिट द बाउंड्री. सिंपल क्वेश्चन. In a cricket match, a player hit the boundary 6 times out of 30 balls he played. We have to find out what is the probability that batsman did not hit the boundaries. So first of all, we have to find out what is the probability that batsman hit the boundary. Then we find what is the probability that batsman did not hit the boundary. So first of all, at a specific event it will be take. Let E be the event. Let E be the event hits the boundary. Hits the boundary. Let P be the event which hits the boundary, right? So therefore, P of E, that is the part of probability. P of E. So P of E, it's what hits the boundary. How many balls hit the boundary? 6. Out of in how many balls? 30. 6 by 30 is equal to what? 1 by 5. Right? So P of E, that is 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is a probability in which the batsman hits the boundary. But we have to find out the batsman did not hit the boundary. That is the probability. So probability batsman did not hit boundary. Did not hit boundary, right? So out of 30 balls वो कितने balls में boundary hit कर रहे हैं? 6 balls में. तो remaining कितने balls उसने left किए? 24 balls. 30 minus 6 करोगे तो 24 balls. तो 24 balls ऐसे हैं जिसमें उसने बाउंड्री हिट नहीं की है, तो उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या हो जाएगी? 24/30. इसको लिखना हो तो सिंपल फॉर्म में आप लिख सकते हो. मैक्सिमम इवेंट पॉसिबिलिटी प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होती है उसके लिए आप लिख सकते हो P ऑफ नॉट E. सो द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हिटिंग द बाउंड्री दैट इज 1 by 5. पर हमें तो फाइंड करना है कि प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट विल नॉट हिट द बाउंड्री, उसके लिए P ऑफ नॉट E आपको लिखना पड़ेगा. नॉट हिट द बाउंड्री. सो टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी इवेंट क्या होती है? 1 माइनस जो बाउंड्री हिट करे उसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है? 1 by 5. एलसीएम लेकर सॉल्व कीजिए इसको. 5 1 5 minus 1 by 5. तो दैट इज व्हाट? 4/5. ओके, सो in 4 by 5 the probability the batsman will not hit the boundary, its probability is 4 by 5. So by using that you can find the probability. Okay, now we will move another question which is given in exercise 15.1 in your textbook. That is maybe a first question. Let me move on to the second question. Okay, so there is a second question. There are total 1500 families are there. That is based on the second question. Very easy. There are total 1500 families. So that is given. Maximum number of families is given. What is called? 1500. So we'll write here maximum number of family. Maximum number of family is equal to 1500. Maximum number of family 1500. Now we have to find out the probability. So in that family, a specific survey of that, the number of family, the number of girls in a family. Suppose 2 girls, 1 girls and 0 girls. I'll making that here. Number of girls in family, number of girls in a family, that is 2, 1 and 0. Now यहाँ पे होगी families, okay. So number of girls in a families, and number of families, that will be right 475. 2 girls having a number of families is 475. If 1 girl is there, it should be 814, and 0 girl is 211. Okay. So these are the general portions. Ki number of family 475 having 2 girls, number of families 814 who having the 1 girls, and number of families 211 which does not having any girl, right? So that is total number of maximum families given is 1500. So if you want to find out the probability, what is the probability that a family having a 2 girls? What is the probability that family having a 2 girls? So that will be written like P of A. P of A. So family having a 2 girls, how many families are there? 2 girls, that is 475, right? 475 upon total number is family is what? 1500. So 475 divided by 1500, you can also write in a simple form 19 upon 60 if you want to be reduced in a form. Now second question, P of B, we have find out the probability which having a 1 girl. 1 girl having how many families? 814, and total number of family is what? 1500. So 814 divided by 1500, it should be represented in another form. Third is what? P of C, the number of family having a 1 girl, so that is 211 upon 1500. So by applying these methods, you can be find the probability, right? So the probability, if you want to find out, you need to be have a favorable outcome which is divided by the total number of outcome. Then you can find the probability. So it should be clear. If you want to find out the probability, you need to be having a maximum number, and what are the events you find out, that events favorable outcome you have to know, then you can be find the probability. Now another example we'll take, that should be enough for the today's chapter comes, okay. So we'll meet you tomorrow for today's lecture, that is enough for the probability. We'll meet tomorrow for the other examples of a probability. So till now students, just make it, revise it and make a proper note about it. Till take care and bye.